Hi, I'm Sandra with Sandra's Life Delights. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making keto almond buns. They are low carb, delicious, sugar-free, and a major staple in my house. Okay, so first let me tell you what our ingredients are. We have 1.5 cups of almond flour, and it has to be almond flour. You cannot substitute coconut flour for this. It will not work. And then we have 4 eggs, and we have a tablespoon of sweetener, which I actually use 2 tablespoons of sweetener. It's completely optional, but the hubby likes it, so we add a little bit extra. And then we've got a dash of salt, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and this is also optional, is 2 teaspoons of real vanilla extract. Also, we have 5 tablespoons of melted butter.
Ready?
All right, so let's get our eggs in here. Oops, dropped it. Slippery little guy. Okay, and these eggs are room temperature. It just helps everything incorporate better when they're room temperature. And then we will put our sweetener, our dash of salt, vanilla. At first when I used to do these, I didn't do the vanilla, and then I just decided to try it one day, and he likes it. All right, there's our baking powder and our melted butter. And don't forget, turn your oven on 350 so that your oven is preheating. Okay. And any kind of mixer is good, whether you have a hand mixer like this or stand-up mixer. You just don't want any lumps. When you try to mix it by hand, you can, but it just comes out smoother. You don't need to mix it for long. Okay, show you guys the consistency here. Once you find out that you like these, you're gonna want to make a double batch. Okay, so now that we have that all mixed, you want to use a whoopie pie pan. I have 2 different sizes actually. So this one is smaller. I actually like to make both sizes. This one is good for just a quick peanut butter and jelly, or we have some chalk zero hazelnut spread and with some coffee. But if you want to make a sandwich, the bigger one is the way to go. So I try to make both. Normally I make a double batch, and once you find that you like this, you're gonna want to make a double batch. Now right now in Southern California, the weather is really warm, even though I keep my house cool. So they do go fast to where you want to, because they don't have preservatives in them. I started storing them in the refrigerator. So just why it's warm and the humidity. So you want to make sure that it's a must that you spray your pan. And depending on how big you want them is how much you fill them. I just kind of go based off of, okay, you know, I want to make 4 for me for a sandwich, and the other ones are to use with the chalk zero, hazelnut spread, or peanut butter and jelly for my husband to have with his coffee. then depending on how full that you make them, whether or not you put 2 of the almond buns together or you can cut it in half. Generally, by the way that I feel it, I can just cut them in half. And then when I use the small pan for ones for like coffee, I make them thinner. These are so good. You guys are gonna love these. I love making a ham sandwich on these. And the hubs likes them with coffee. So by doing one, not doubling the recipe, and using the bigger whoopie pan, it takes this whole batter. Like I said, normally I double the recipe, so then that way I make a tray of each. Okay, so then we're gonna put them in the oven, and it takes about 12 minutes, so set your timer. Okay, so the finished product, as you can see, they look nice and big. Take one out. And just to kind of show you guys like the thickness and how big they are. It's a nice sandwich right there. So they cut open really nice, whatever kind of sandwich that you want to make. If you do them that thick, you have your top and bottom. As you can probably see, these are still a little warm. It's very steamy. Highly recommend some of these. These are amazing for people on keto. Zero chocolate hazelnut and white hazelnut spread. Amazing. I'm gonna put a little bit of these on here. Just to kind of give it a nice taste. Sometimes when they're this thick and I don't want to make a meat sandwich or a tuna sandwich, you could use it for an egg salad sandwich, chicken salad sandwich, you name it. It's amazing. My husband even likes to just eat them by themselves with nothing on them. These ones are so big, so you can kind of split them in half and share if you're going to do something like this. And if you want a sweet treat, right here, this is amazing without all the guilt. Okay guys, that's it. And thank you for watching, and make sure that you watch for my next video. I am going to be uploading all kinds of different stuff, and don't forget to subscribe so you'll know every time that I upload. Thank you.